Today at CES, we're checking out a bunch of new devices from myFirst, a company that is focused on kid communication safely. A huge thank you to myFirst for sponsoring this video. Today we're going to check out their 4 new products that really help you communicate with kids, and one of the great things is how safe you are able to do this. As a father of 4, this is really important to me, so I'm really excited to see what they have here. Let's check it out. So here at myFirst, this is the world's first ecosystem for kids. So they have all kinds of devices that they'll be able to communicate with, take pictures with, and even share to other devices so grandma and grandpa can see what is happening in their grandkids' life. So a ton of products. Let's go ahead and start with the phone. So first up, we have the myFirst Fone S4. They have a bunch of different watch phones, but this is the newest. It has a 5-megapixel selfie camera right on here, so you can actually use that to video call, take messages, and do some really fun things with that. Now this has a new 1.65 AMOLED touchscreen, so you can just see how bright and vibrant this looks. And then you have this magic button that you can customize right here on the side, and you even have water lock mode. It is water resistant, so it's there to help protect in case you happen to get it wet. Now this is feature rich with all kinds of communication features, and to use this, it has a data plan that you sign up when you download the myFirst Circle app. Now, one really important thing that I want to talk about is how the communication works with these different devices. So to use this device, you do need to sign up for an account, and everyone that communicates with your kid and their device needs to have a myFirst Circle account. Then as a parent, I have access to choose exactly who is going to be able to communicate with my kids. So if I only want me and my wife to do that, I can have them communicate. If my daughter that has a smartphone with the app, I could have her communicate with the other kid that has the watch, and then I could set up grandma and grandpa to be able to do that. If she had a friend that got the new myFirst Fone S4 and they wanted to communicate with each other, I could enable her to be able to video call or just do a voice call with her as well. So I love how it's all contained in this app that I, as the parent, have full control is what is happening. And then it's all based on this cloud where you can upload photos and then the grandparents are able to see those, but only people that you have approved are going to be able to access and communicate with the watch and whoever has the watch in the family. So here's the interface of the Fone S4. So right here you have a clock face. You can quickly customize it so the kids can have some fun doing that. You can swipe over and see the steps for the day, so keep the kids active. You know, it's fun to set some goals there. And then over this way, you have your own apps that you can use. So here, Circle, this is like a social network for your family. So some people have shared some photos here from the family. I can send voice messages and stuff. And if I go back here, I can make a post where then I can take a picture, cheese, and then I can send that to the family group. So it's really cool that you have all of that right on here. And then when they've been posted, I can simply tap and add a reaction with different emojis right on here. So then if we go back, we have contacts, so we can call and video call the pre-approved contacts that we have. Then we have magic codes. So there's like a unique language you can use via vibration. So I can put in a little pattern here, and when I push play, it's vibrating at this pattern, and then you'd be able to send that to friends and kind of have these unique codes in the way that it vibrates to communicate with each other without even need to look at the watch. So here you have chat, you can do family chat, you have the camera, music player, you can connect this to your computer and download songs right onto here. You have alarm, timers, and then all kinds of settings. Now, one thing that is unique is there are no games, which I think a lot of parents, myself, would like, because then kids aren't getting distracted when they're supposed to be listening to school teachers or other things like that. And then there's also a school mode and much more. And then the plan for this is going to be $12 a month to have that connection so that you can communicate with each other. There is no phone number. It all works through the myFirst Circle app. Next up, we have the myFirst Insta 20. So this is going to be the perfect camera for kids. So right on the front here, we have a 16-megapixel camera, and then we have this little tiny display that's going to show different images that make this really fun and interact. Now on the back here, we have this nice big display. Now compared to the previous model they had of this is way more compact, easier for kids to use, as well as a bigger screen right here. So if we just activate the camera like that, you can see we have a nice display there that we can take a picture with. And then if we wanted to go into selfie mode, we can hold this down and it's going to flip the camera around And now we have a little tiny selfie camera there that we can snap a photo with. So we also have the option, if we wanted to switch it around and use the other camera with the selfie, we can look at this and then take a picture. And then here it's playing a little game where it's saying, hey, guess the next image what it is. And so we can say a man running, and then we can take a picture. So then if we click on the little triangle here, that's going to show our most recent photo. And then we can push the plus and minus to go through different photos that we have taken. And if we find a photo we want to print, we just push the circle button there, and instantly it's printing on the thermal paper that it has on the other side of the camera right here. So it prints very quickly, as you can see, and there we have our nice photo that we can then share with our friends, and we can rip it off and then go to the next photo. So here we can push the button here, go back into our camera, and if we want to change it to video mode, we hold down on the capture button, and now it has switched to video, and it's recording a video in 1080p. So we can stop that, and again we can hold down and switch to the little front facing camera right here and take video this way as well. So it's currently in picture, there we have taken a video. So it's so cool, you have all of those features right on here. Now we also have the option to customize how this looks. So we can press this little button here and we can remove the front. That is how we are able to change out the thermal paper once it runs out. So that is so nice that you don't have to keep buying these other cartridges, and you have tons of pictures that you can print. So it snaps into place. So then you can actually upload your own photo and create a custom case that you can put on. So your kids know which camera is theirs, they can make it unique and their perfect style. And that's something my kids love to have. And here you can see the different fun faces on the outside of the screen. So such a fun camera to have. That's the Insta 20. Next up, we have the myFirst Insta 50. So this is going to be a really fun digital camera to have around. So right here on the front-facing camera, we have a 16 megapixel camera, and then on the back we have 20 megapixel camera. So I like this little simple design. You have a little grip for your kid to hold onto, and then here you have really easy to use on-screen control. Something that is so cool about this is right here, you have an illumination light. So I know with some of the cameras, it's always them taking a picture in the dark and they can't even see it, but here you can have your own illumination to brighten up for a selfie. So let's go into selfie mode. There's a lot of light here, so that kind of works, but I can easily turn it on and off, and you can see it's illuminating my camera right there to make a better photo. So that is so cool to have right on the device. So here I can snap a photo, so we can just quickly take the photo right there. And then if I push this, I can zoom in a little bit. If we go to the back camera, we also have the option to change the zoom. So we can go to 3x zoom there, so we can get the perfect photo for what we are looking for. So here are some of the frames you can use to sync your pictures to your My Circle, so your family, if they have the app. Those are really fun. So then here, we can also take video. So we can do 1080p video. If we hold down on the camera, it's then going to go into record the video. So you're able to do that on the front and the back camera and take some really fun videos. It's got a microphone in there as well as a speaker over here on the side. So let's go ahead and click the button to stop that. If we push the button down here on the bottom, that's going to go into the gallery. So let's go ahead and check out one of our photos. That is a really good looking photo. Now right up here, we have the option to draw on the photo. If we want to, make some little memes or different things for the kids, it's really fun. So we have the drawing option. So here we can choose the crayon, and we can choose a color here, and we can write our little message on the video. So just like that, myFirst, you can change the color. You could add some different stickers, so make it really fun. And then you'd be able to share this to your myFirst circle. So then you have all these other options where you can customize your photo as well. So that's really, really cool. So then in here we have our gallery, so you can see all the pictures, you can watch your videos. If we go in down here, we have a diary, so that's password protected, where you can add your own photos in there. So then we have the option to create a video. So we hit the plus there. We can do a template, video, or post. So I'm gonna select some of the little pictures and videos that I've taken here. I think I need to select 5. Then I'm gonna hold down and say something about these pictures. Us having fun at the park. So I added that voice memo. I click next, and now it's generating based on the pictures of this little video. So then I heard on the speaker my little memo of what was happening, so we can click generate, and it's gonna go through, and Minnow is making a special video just for me. So here it has created my little video that I can watch. If I want to change anything, I can do regenerate, but here it's added some fun music that you can then watch, and so it's created these videos and images, put them together. So I can click next, I can adjust the volume there, I can adjust the music, my little voice memo, and I can even go in here and add more memo. So then I can click apply, and we have created this new little video then that we will be able to share to the myFirst circle. And is what's really cool is we can go through here and choose who we send it to. So you can send it to family, you can send it to besties, friends, and then other acquaintances. So you can really choose, or you can send it to that My Diary that I talked about. Then back here in the gallery, we have the option for music. So you could actually load on music. Over here on the side, we have a micro SD card that you can have your pictures on, and then you can also go in here and play music right out of the speaker. And then the last tab is what others have shared with you. So you'll be able to see pictures, and then you'll see comments pop up on here so that you can kind of view what has been happening with the family. So I just love how fun and interactive this is. So that's the Insta Camera 50. Now, one product that they have that I think would really help is the Care Buds. Now, these are great earbuds, wireless earbuds for kids. They have a limiting decibel level of 85, so they're not ever going to have it too loud, but we have multiple kids watching different things at the same time, so getting a few of these is definitely going to quiet down the home. Let's check out some of the features. So first up here, you have this nice slim case. It can easily be charged with USB-C on the bottom, and then here you have all these cases where you can customize and give it a little protection. Inside here, we have the two earbuds, and they magnetize right in there. So it's very easy to get them in and put them out, and they're going to stay in and not accidentally fall out. Now, one feature I really like about these is the smart transparency mode. So when your kids are sitting and listening to something, it's just going to be normal sound. They're going to hear what they're listening to. But if they get up and are moving around, they're walking around outside or going across the street, it automatically turns on transparency mode where they're going to hear more of the outside world. So they're going to hear the cars driving by and other things. And that's always enabled while they're moving around for safety, which is so great to have just so that they are always aware of what is happening around them. Now, these also have crystal clear audio. So then you have some touch controls on the side where you can change the volume and skip different songs. They're safe batteries for kids. And then you even have a lanyard loop that you could attach it so that you're going to keep them with you wherever you go. Now, taking a closer look at the earbud, here you have this nice small design for the kid. It has a built-in microphone, and it is IPX4, which means it's splash resistant. There is also an environmental noise cancellation once you find the correct seal for your ear. Now, there's 6 different sizes of tips that you can use to find that perfect seal. And then on the side here, you do have touch controls to be able to listen to your music and change it right here on the side. And then when you're all done, they magnetize right back into the case, and they'll be ready for next time. So when you place them back in the charger, there is a little battery in the case that will help recharge them, and then you can just charge them by USB-C down here on the bottom. So I think the kids would really love these, having their own little earbuds that they can control, and I love how it is limiting to the 85 decibels to protect their ears. So those are the myFirst headphones Care Buds. Now, I've had a great time here at the myFirst booth checking out all the new products they've added to their kid ecosystem today. Now, I think my favorite feature is the myFirst Fone S4, being able to do video call. I know my kids have been asking for that for a long time, so that's going to be something that's so unique and fun to try out. Now, if you have any further questions of any of the products here today at the myFirst booth, please check out the link down in the description below, and let me know if you have any comments down there as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.